Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we have to talk about Jeffree Star. Because Jeffree Star is selling yak meat. If you had asked me 3 years ago if I would be watching, talking about if it would even be happening, I would be beside myself. But it's true, it's happening, and there's some receipts about it. The internet is going insane over this. So I thought we should talk about it. If you're interested in hearing more about that drama, make sure that you keep on watching. Miss Kitty, you said what? You said Jeffree Star is selling yak meat of all things? No way, miss. You're gonna have to, you know what? If you have the proof, like you showed me the proof, we're gonna have to make sure we show the people the proof, because we never thought in a million years Jeffree Star would be selling yak meat. Am I right, miss? I know it, miss. And what was that, miss? You said you want to taste the yak meat. Well, miss, I know. Miss says that she wants Jeffree Star to send her some yak meat so she can try it because she's intrigued. I can't say that I'm intrigued, miss, about tasting the yak meat, although I am a pretty basic eater. I will say that eating yak does not entice me, but if that entices you, miss, I mean, you do you. You are a cat. There's nothing... I'm not here to judge what you eat, okay, miss? Jeffree Star says it's healthy, so if it's healthy, then okay. Okay, anyway, so you guys, the internet is freaking out because Jeffree Star has decided to sell yak meat. If you would have asked me 3 years ago, when Jeffree Star was putting out the conspiracy palette with Shane Dawson and all of that back in like 2019, if I would be filming a video or talking about or hearing about Jeffree Star selling yak meat as a business venture, I probably would have laughed in your face. I probably would have been like, ha! You've got to be kidding me. Jeffree Star, beauty mogul, you know, LA mansion, Birkin, everything, Louis Vuitton head to toe, makeup, beauty guru, Jeffree Star, Priss Pot, would be selling yak meat and being a farmer on a ranch in Wyoming. You've got to be out of your mind. And so this one, I got to tell you, these days, I'm not surprised that this has taken this direction for him, but if you had asked me 3 years ago, girl, I would have told you done lost your mind. I would have told you lost your freaking mind, and that's just the truth all day long. But you guys, the internet is shook by this. I'm gonna play you the receipts that I have because people are going insane, so roll it.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all doing amazing so far. I just got out of the shower. The dogs are all eating right now, and it's time to get ready. Time to put a little foundation on, little concealer, and I will see you guys all at the warehouse soon if you're in the Wyoming area. Mwah. Say hi, y'all. Yes. Let's go outside and say hi to everyone. Oh my God.
What's up?
Hey, y'all. Oh my God. Yes. Where are you? Hi guys. Oh my God, the bears are ready for dinner soon, but oh my God, just getting back. Today was insane. Like, let me stand up, bitch. Today was insane. First of all, shout out to everyone that came down to our yak meat pop-up. It was amazing. There was people from all over. I was shook. People drove from Mississippi, Colorado, Utah, and of course there was so many, hundreds and hundreds of Wyoming locals came out today, and I was like, thank you for showing me love. I love this community. It's so cool. And I can't wait to start providing more food for people. Amazing grass-fed food. Bitch, you know, I've gone on rants now for a few days about knowing where your food comes from. And it's just been life-changing moving out here. So, first of all, and with such short notice, I mean, we literally posted this 12 hours ago. We had no idea if anyone was even going to show up. And it was such a beautiful day. So I can't wait for everyone to try the meat they got today. Now, yak's different, y'all. If you're watching this and you came today, cook it slow. Cook everything really low heat. There's hardly any fat in yak. 90% fat-free. Hi! So it's really cool. Now, it's time to get my dogs fed and feed myself. And I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Okay, and side note, girl, let me fix these bangs before I open my mouth. Side note, please screen record this if you have memory loss. People are allowed to change their mind. People are allowed to evolve their idea. It's so weird because I've been keeping to myself for a few years, bitch. You know I never go on. Remember the old days with Snapchat rants? Oh my God, girl. When the beauty industry was at its height and we'd hop on here every day and But I do want to say one thing that's funny. People are so weird because it's me. It's gonna be something always different, right? Bitch, I'm not a hypocrite. I'm not a liar. You don't know me. I'm me, bitch. And I bought a ranch. Months later, the idea evolved. I educated myself on where the food I was putting into my body came from. And bitch, I didn't give a fuck about myself. Hi, I ate McDonald's every day. I was promoting Taco Bell like it was fucking Chanel. Disgusting. I'm so disappointed in myself. I mean, hello, I got sponsored by Taco Bell. I did so many videos with fast food, and I'm like, that's just not me anymore, bitch. I'm a different person. So, no, I'm not a liar. I started raising yaks over a year ago, and I still have 120 pets, and the only yaks that you guys have ever seen on social media are my pets. Any tag with a name is my pet. People are so... I think if you just don't like me in general, you're just hopping on this thing today. Maybe it's Memorial Day weekend, you're bored, but I'm like, girl, stop making up in your heads. People are literally making up their own narratives. You're slaughtering Swiss chocolate and Buster. No, they're actually right outside the window grazing on the grass, and I can't wait for their semen to impregnate a lot of girls and we'll have some amazing babies. Maybe because I've never shown the world that I've ever sold a yak before, what I do all day. It may be a little bit of a shocker to some people, but baby, relax, take a Xanax, take a hit, go get some fresh air. Anything to not concern yourself with what I'm doing, because the world's already so fucked up, right? I'm not trying to be dramatic, you guys, but our world's fucked right now, right? It's getting worse every day. America's trying to take away women's rights, and y'all are worried about me feeding the community. I literally, a few months ago, got to give 1,000 pounds of meat away. I got to donate to people that were in need of food, in this community of Casper. It was beautiful. Never promoted it, didn't talk about it, didn't feel the need to. I do stuff like that all the time. I don't need to hop on here and be, oh, look what I donated. It's no, I just do me behind the scenes, but I get it. Jeffree sells a vegan makeup brand for a living. Y'all know I eat meat every day. When have I ever claimed to be vegan? No, I'm on year 8 of Jeffree Star Cosmetics, and I created it so it can be inclusive and everyone could wear it. The old days in the beauty industry of testing makeup on rabbits and bunnies and torturing them is horrifying. Hello, duh. The beauty industry had to evolve past that, and I was one of the people to help push vegan in the industry, and the beauty industry needed it. The old days of crushed beetles and makeup and whale fat and all this crazy stuff, you guys, that was so disturbing. And there's a whole different industry than farming. But I get it. I'm from LA. I had no idea about farming and hunting and the culture of all of it. Hi, neighbor hunted a deer and he has food in his freezer for his family for a year. That's so cool. When you grow up in a big city, you don't know anything about that stuff. So it's been really beautiful living out here in Wyoming. I'm so proud of today. So shout out everyone that came. Thank you. Truly, it's awesome. We can't wait to do it again. Staryaks.com will launch with the online store very soon. So if you're local in Casper or surrounding areas, you can order and pick up local, or we will be shipping to all of America. I'm excited. I'm really excited. The future's great. Everything's awesome. And no one's going to be shitting on my parade in this thing. All right, time to go play with all my yaks that I'm not killing. Bye, guys. All right, y'all. It's time to pull out the best skincare on the planet. Miss Jeffree Star Skin. No, but if you haven't tried my makeup removing balm, girl, what are you waiting for? This shit's so good. And it's really nourishing. Melts your makeup right off, and your skin feels sickening after. Hi, how are you? Okay, so I just use a spatula, and I just put it all over my face, and then you're ready for this shit, bitch. Hi, dissolving, how are you? By the way, why am I wearing a filter right now? 1 second, you guys. I'm sorry about that. Bitch, this is just programmed on my phone, this thing. Remember when I had blonde eyebrows? Not anymore. Come on, nourishment. Come on, contour. See you tomorrow, girl. Okay, look at this eyebrow, and then look at this new JSC product I'm working on. Yes, Miss Thing. All right, it's giving dissolving. It's giving the world's misunderstanding my yak farm. I'm just kidding. All right, let me wash my face. All right, time for a little strawberry water clarifying cleanser now that my natural skin is finally here, feeling amazing, and it's time to get refreshed.
So then Jeffree Star decided to go off on Twitter and he said, stop using the same regurgitated quote from last year when I said, all of my yaks are pets. They are, but months later I learned how healthy #yak meat is, and I started to appreciate learning where my food comes from. Educate yourself and not immediately lash out at me or something. Whatever. I read that wrong, but whatever. And then, so this girl, Marikia Edwards, I don't know, she's verified, but I have no idea who she is, said, you want us to believe you just randomly wanted a yak farm, loved them like pets, and then realized the good meat and profit? Jeffree responded with, I could give one fuck what you thought. You sound like a complete piece of shit and your existence is irrelevant to my world. Go eat some yak and take a Xanax. Oh my God. Not him telling her to go eat some yak. Then this girl responded, babe got a little triggered. So I can't see like the first tweet for this one because they limited who can see their tweets. But Jeffree said, people are scary, bro. They literally make up their own narratives to create chaos. I'll say this one more time. Every yak on my social media with a name is my pet, and I don't name my food, crying out loud laughing emoji. And then he said, trust me, I grew up in a huge city and didn't understand the culture of hunting and providing your family with food for a year. I never gave an F where that food came from that I was putting in my body. I love getting older and expanding my knowledge. 100 emoji. But he's kind of going off like old school Jeffree Star. And that's like making a lot of people kind of like raise their eyebrows a little bit because they're like, I thought you changed. I thought you changed. And my opinion on this is like, yeah, he popped off. There's no denying he popped off to this person online. But now the scales are obviously completely different. Jeffree Star has more notoriety and more fame than I think I will ever have in my entire life or even dream of having. But I understand what it's like to be online and have people just saying stuff and you're just like, shut up. You're just like, shut up. Shut up. And then eventually sometimes you do just decide to pop off back. Jeffree's going through a lot of stuff in his personal life right now. His really good friend Daniel was told he has a month to live. So that's super, super sad. He's got a lot going on in his life right now. Some very sad, heavy stuff. And when you see comments online of people just picking at you and pushing at you and poking at you and poking at you, like when you are under emotional, turmoil or anguish or whatever it is that you want to describe it as, I've done it. I've been like, I've popped off back on people that have left mean comments on my videos. I've popped off on Twitter at people. Like, it's because like you can only push somebody so much. And it seems like he was pushed that way. And it's not like he's going out here and, making videos and videos and videos singling out these people and stuff, but he did pop back off on Twitter. And I think, and my opinion on this has kind of changed a little bit, and you can hate on that in the comment section down below if you want to. But the more that I experience life on YouTube, and even though I'm a super small creator, I still get the hate because of the content that I create. You guys can't just say whatever the hell you want to people and expect them not to pop off. Like, we are people too behind this camera. We're humans. We're just like you, okay? But some of us might have a lot more money and fame and might be a little weird, whatever. But we're still people, right? So when you leave toxic, negative, hateful, derogatory comments to people, expect them to pop off back at you. And if they don't, consider yourself lucky, to be honest. But you can't get mad at somebody for popping off at you when you say something derogatory or mean or rude or just like, why are you even commenting on this? It's none of your business, So that's kind of like what I think about it. I don't know. I know that a lot of you guys are not going to agree with it that way, and that's fine. But this is coming from somebody who understands what it's like to have somebody you don't know in another city you've never met before. You have no idea who they are, what they look like, or anything, and they just want to hate you. And you're just like, okay, whatever. Hate me all you want to. But if you say something cross to me and I'm in a bad mood, I might pop off back at your ass. Jeffree Star is selling yak meat. He's selling his yak meat. Now, he insists, as you heard and you saw in the tweets, he has his pet yaks and he has his yaks that he's breeding and doing for the yak meat, like the ranching part of it. I wonder how that started, because they all started as his pets, I think. Did they just breed to the point where he just had excess and that, he decided to use them as like a source of meat or something? I don't know. I mean, listen, as y'all know, I'm from Texas. You can tell I'm from Texas by my accent. You can tell I'm Southern and country from my accent. If you're new here, hello, how are you? So a lot of you guys might think that I would think this is completely normal and like this is a daily part of life. I live in Houston, Texas, in the middle of the city, girl. I could never imagine, being on a farm, killing an animal to make my food. I really couldn't. Do I eat meat? Yes. Do I love meat? Yes, love it so much. But here's the thing, I know you love it too. Miss says, Jeffree Star send us some yak meat. Miss Kitty is still a little pressed about the Jeffree Star pets and the lack of feline inclusivity. And she said that this is Jeffree Star's way to make it up to her by sending her some yak meat. Well, Miss, we will let him know that Miss Kitty requests some yak meat to try. I will not try it with you, but I will gladly make you a little kitty bowl of ground yak meat if Jeffree Star sends it to us. Okay, Miss? He says it's really healthy, so if that's what you want, Miss, I guess it's what you can get. I mean, you run this house, right? I know it, Miss. Okay. Anyway, so but the idea of that whole process is so foreign to me, but it's a real thing. I mean, people have been living on farm before cities existed and stuff like this, like in the old days, I guess. I don't even know, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Like, people did this. People lived off the land. They had farms and they, raised animals for food to later slaughter for food, and they grew their own vegetables. They did all their things. So it's not like the weirdest thing in the world, but I think for Jeffree Star, it's definitely a weird choice. Like I said, if you would have asked me 3 years ago if this would have been happening with Jeffree Star and yak meat, I would have thought you were insane. I personally think that for a person to do this, okay, go off, sis. Like, who am I to stop you from living off the land and raising your own food and stuff? I think that it's very, probably a lot healthier way to live than what he was living like in LA and eating fast food and Taco Bell and stuff all the time, as he did say in these things. If you guys remember, he used to do mukbang after mukbang with Taco Bell, with Trish Paytas and all the other people. And I mean, it's a much healthier way of living if yak meat is as healthy as he does say. I haven't researched into that, so I'm not sure if he's just talking out of his butt or if it's true. But I mean, if it's true, then more power to you. And if you have this many animals that are breeding, and you just have this huge ranch full of animals, and you have a way of being able to source quality, healthy food to people, well, there's a lot of people in this world that don't get food at all. So more power to you. If you're raising these animals in a sustainable way and they're grass-fed and they're happy animals, and then you're in turn using that to provide food for others, then I think that there's nothing wrong with that, honestly. And that's coming from somebody who's not a vegan, not a vegetarian. I eat meat. I personally would never hunt or be a part or want to see any of that stuff. It's just truth all day long. But I do eat meat, and I understand that, for me at least, meat is it's like the source of protein for my diet. Now I know I don't want vegans in my comments commenting on who you can get protein from other stuff. I get that and I understand that. But my chosen way to provide myself with protein is through meat products, whether that be chicken, beef, whatever, pork or whatever. But I think that people that are sitting here and saying, well, here's another angle, you guys. A lot of people are saying, well, Jeffree Star has a vegan makeup line, but now he's selling yak meat. And I don't think that the two, and he said this in a tweet back, I don't think that the two are mutually exclusive, or I don't even know what the wording is, you guys. I'm really tired. It's Memorial Day weekend and we've been super busy at the restaurant, but then also I'm normally, today is Sunday night about 9 o'clock. And I have to work in the morning on Monday morning. I do not normally work Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday at my regular job. I use that for working on YouTube and getting errands done and any kind of social life that I might want to have or whatever. And then I work a lot on the weekends. I work double shifts and stuff. So I don't know. So I'm really, really tired, so forgive me. I don't think that him selling vegan makeup, but then having a ranch that sells sustainably raised, grass-fed, free-range yak meat, I don't think that that's necessarily a bad thing. I think that when it comes to makeup, you want things that, a lot of people at least, want things that are vegan, that are free of certain, parabens and phthalates or whatever the word is, all that stuff that you see. People want that for their skin because that's what's good for their skin, but then they still eat meat. I like to wear vegan makeup, but I'm not a vegan. When I see something that's vegan and cruelty-free as far as makeup goes, I want to purchase that, especially the cruelty-free stuff, but I still eat meat. And Jeffree never claimed he was a vegan, never claimed any of this other stuff, but people were saying, how can you have a vegan makeup line when you are selling yak meat. I don't think that the two relate at all. Love or hate Jeffree Star, that's on you. That's your business. I'm not here to change your mind about Jeffree Star or what you might think of him. Because this video is not about that. If you hate Jeffree Star and you just want to hate Jeffree Star, then that's fine. But I'm saying unbiased in the situation and saying that I don't think that the two are like related, and I don't think that that it's necessarily a bad business choice for him, considering that's what his life is right now. He's living on this ranch in Wyoming. And if you guys remember, if you keep up with this, in a live stream I think I did like last week, I was like, you guys, I don't think that Jeffree Star in 10 years will even have a makeup line anymore. I think he'll have sold it off, or he won't have much of anything to do with the brand anymore. Maybe sold it off to something or whatever, and that he'll just be living off of the land. And here he is now selling yak meat, making a major step towards this direction. Now, as far as yak meat goes, I don't know if it's like the thing that people are like out there to get, like out there to eat, you know, because I feel like beef and chicken and like pork and stuff are more like, and fish and seafood are what people are like more out there or like to get. I don't know how big the market is, I guess I would say, for yak meat out there in the world. So as far as profit goes, I'm not sure like how much he could make doing this, because I don't know what the interest is in that. I do know that when Jeffree Star puts his name on anything, there's a lot of people that will buy it, but it's just not where my mind goes when I go to a protein of choice for myself. I'm never like, ooh, let's go get a yak ribeye tonight. I'm always like, if I want a ribeye, it's gonna be from a cowgirl, you know? But if he continues this, and you know, the yaks have the hair, and he does stuff with the hair, and then he sells the meat, and I don't know, maybe, I don't know if he gets other animals one day too. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird, but I'm not knocking it or making fun of it or hating on it. It's just a weird choice. Just kind of a weird choice. I mean, just the yak thing in general, am I right? Just like the fact of the yaks in general. I've always thought that was the weirdest thing in the world. And I'm sorry. And maybe that's because I'm from the city and I'm like, a yak? I didn't even know what a yak was when he first bought one. I was like, what the heck is a yak? And so it's just kind of an odd, the whole situation with the yaks is kind of weird for me. But as far as this goes, like, I don't think we should hate on him or knock on him for it. And that's like literally love him or hate him, hate what he's done in the past, like what he's done in the past. That's irrelevant to what this is about. And like, I stay unbiased on it. If you guys want to say that I hate this yak thing because I hate Jeffree Star, then that's totally fine, girl. Whatever, do you. I don't live my life in a hateful way like that. But if y'all want to do that and you want to hate on everything somebody does just because they are somebody that you don't like their actions from the past or whatever, that's on you. I'm not here to judge you for that either. But I don't know. I just think it's a weird choice. Right? I don't know. Is it just me or is that weird? I don't know. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that the yak thing is weird? I don't know. Do you guys think that this is a totally normal move for Jeffree Star? Are you going to purchase any of this yak meat when it's available from the Star Ranch website? Are you kind of steering clear because you're like, what the heck? I don't don't really know what a yak is, so I don't want to eat its meat. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this. I'd love to hear from you, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this because it's just so weird. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple down here for you to choose from, so I'd love it if you did that. And aside from that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.